Okay everyone, I am back and I'm going to be doing my test now with my non-dairy options. So I have Almond Coconut by Almond Breeze, I've got the Silk Soy, and I have, I'll turn that around, So Fresh by Earth's Own, their oat milk. Now I just want to point out, let me just show you guys. I mean, this was brand new, so I was babying my frother yesterday in terms of not even wanting to take out the whisk. Let me just see if we can see what this says here. So this is the max line for heating. That's the max for frothing. Okay, so yeah, if you're going to heat only, you can put it higher, but if you're going to froth, it has to be lower. So one of the things I did yesterday afterwards, because basically when you whip it up and heat it, if you ever remember boiling milk in a pan and it had that little kind of residue in the pan, you get that in here. So in order to fully clean it, you have to take this out, and you just pull it. So yesterday I was like, oh, I don't want to ruin this, but now I'm like, you know, you just pull it and then you just push it right back in. But actually, as I have it pulled out, let me just compare it, because I think these whisks look the same. There doesn't seem to be anything different. Sorry guys, about these two. It's hard to see that. But anyway, so I'm going to put that back in. And what I'm also going to do before I start frothing anything is fully test out these modes. Because remember, I didn't quite get it fully with the press once for this. So basically, that's that. Okay, so you do it 2 times quickly. So 1 time gives you, I think it's a dense foam. So to get to the next one, you have to press it quickly. So I'm going to do it now, pressing 3 times quickly. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then if you press it to turn it off. And if you want the cold froth, you press it 4 times quickly. Okay, excellent. So I have figured that out. Yay! What I'm going to do is what I did yesterday. I'm just going to press it to the first one to foam up each milk. And let me just see here. This, now I can see. So yeah, that's the max. Okay, so I don't know if you can see this. If you get it, you'll figure it out. But this top line is for heating. So if you just want to heat the milk, you can put it to here. But if you're going to froth it, it has to be at the lower line. So now I understand that, because it looks like, as I said, the whisks are not different. This is just a spare. So that is pretty cool. So let's start with the Almond Coconut. I hope I'm going to use all this. Now the one thing I don't think I've ever done, guys, is to review this particular brand, not brand, flavor. I've reviewed Almond Breeze, but maybe not the Almond Coconut. I'm hoping I like this. Okay, I'm just going to do a little taste. I think it's probably, I do like it better than the plain almond, but it's unsweetened. It still has that almond flavor to it, but anyway, that's okay. I actually don't mind it. So I'm going to put it to the minimum line, like I did with the first one. Okay, so I've got my almond milk in there. I'm just going to put the lid on, and I'm pressing it on once. Okay, let's take a look at it here, if you can see that. It's frothing up. Let me turn that light off and I don't know if you can see it any better. But alright guys, now the only thing I can say, and I did not get the older model just because, as I said, I like this, it looks like sleek and stylish, but the older model I believe had a little spout. So, okay, oh no, this has not turned out well. Oh, this is so aggravating. So this almond milk has not foamed. I don't know if I should try it again. I'm going to try it one more time. Okay, so it frothed the second time, but you know, I'm just going to pour it in. It went for a less time. Maybe it already knew the amount of heat, and this is not good. Like, look. So I'm gonna say I've got nothing. I've got warm milk. That's what I have here. Absolutely nothing. I think it's gonna depend on the brand, or it's the coconut within the almond. That said, I know that coconut milk can froth. So this almond coconut, not a good result. Okay, so that was very disappointing. So you know what? Let me, I'm gonna do the oat milk. I mean, I've done the soy, so I wanna see the oat milk. Now the one thing about Earth's Own, they actually have a barista blend for oat milk, but I decided at $4.49 to not buy that. I got this instead for $2.29 because I want to see if the regular oat milk will work well. I mean, it shouldn't matter if it's in what do you call the aseptic package. Okay, it shouldn't, but we're gonna see how this works. All right, guys. This one's starting. Okay, I'm hoping for better. It looks like it's thicker, but I can't fully tell because there's condensation. So let's take a look. Okay, we got some foam here. Did you see the steam as well? So this is the oat milk. And I'm just gonna pour. Okay, so we've got some good foam here. Okay, nice. Yay, we have some good foam here. Now I wish I had put it in the same glass as the soy milk that I'm going to do, so we could see exactly. And I think maybe I'll do that. Maybe I will, as much as I've just poured this in here, I'm going to pour it in here. So let's take a look. You see, nice and thick. Okay, guys. I mean, I don't know if it's going to go down at all as I make the other one, but it's nice and thick right there. So I'm just going to pour the almond milk into this cup. Only so that we can compare the density of the foam with the soy and the oat. Now it's time for the soy milk. And I'm going to put it to the minimum line as well. Okay, just to show you guys in there. Okay. I mean, the thing is, with the almond milk, they use that at Dunkin' Donuts. So maybe it's the addition of the coconut that has messed that up, which really is frustrating for me. I don't know if I feel like going out and buying another one of those, but let's get this one started. Okay, I'm back. Now, I took a look at the fat content of the almond breeze to see if that was a factor, but it's got 3.5 grams of fat, whereas the oat has 2.5 grams of fat, and, you know, the soy has 3.5 grams of fat, so it's not the fat content itself. This is the soy. Let's pour that in. Okay, yeah, that looks like a much more dense foam, as I've always known from my own little whisk. Soy milk seems to just foam up beautifully. Okay, so let's take a look at everything here, guys. Okay, so definitely between the soy and the oat, and yeah, this is sat for a little bit, but you can still see that the oat has foam to it. Obviously, the almond breeze has not done it well at all. But let me just check this foam here. Okay, so this is the oat foam. I mean, so it's still a dense foam. I mean, it seems to be more of a light, airier foam than, well, I'm going to just stick this in here, the one I had yesterday. This is a denser foam for sure. It's just that I think that the soy gives a denser foam and more foam. The oat gives some for sure. This version of almond milk, at least with the coconut, does not. So guys, that is my test of this Vava frother. I'm going to be using it every day. I'm already in love. Trying out a few varieties of non-dairy milk. So both the soy milk and the oat milk have been sitting for a while as I've gotten myself an espresso made. The almond coconut disappeared, somebody named Chloe. But yeah, it's definitely not a situation of the time it's been sitting, because the oat milk seems to be as foamed as it was before, and so does the soy. So now I'm just gonna pour this into my coffee. We'll see how much milk there is. So that's the milk. I'm going to give it a bit of a mix. And then I'm going to scoop some foam. So Chloe, you can have some of this foam if you want as well. Or if you just want the oat one. Maybe the oat goes better with your tea. Mm. So there you go. The Vava frother. Love it. Do you want to have that? Yes. I love this frother. I'm going to be using this a lot. Oh, this is a delicious cappuccino. Nice. I have some Starbucks espresso roast. Oh, this is so good. All right, guys, this Vava frother. If you like a store quality cappuccino in your home for a lot less, I love this frother, and I hope it holds up. But if it doesn't, of course, I'll let you guys know. But anyway, that's all for now. See you in the next video. Hello everyone. All right, so I am the type of person who has to know, and I was going to buy the Almond Breeze almond milk because the 1.89 liter container just like this was $2.99, but so was the So Fresh almond milk, and I have tried this before and I like it better than the Almond Breeze. So instead of having an entire container of the Almond Breeze, I said let me try the So Fresh. How I am, I feel like I'm going to want to know if the Almond Breeze almond milk will foam. So depending on how this goes, I might do a different video sort of testing out almond milks. Let me know what you think. But yeah, I'm that kind of person. Curiosity killed the cat. So anyway, this is the Earth's Own almond milk. I'm going to do what I did with the others, which is just pour some in to the minimum line. Perfect. Press once. Let's froth. And while we're at it, I'm just going to taste this almond milk. I know it's a little bit thicker. Did you see that? I tried this fairly recently, I think on a film set, and I didn't mind it. Oh, this is the original? Yeah, this is a lot nicer. The original is got like a little hint of sweetness to this. They had yeah, this is nice. This one tastes like it has, let me see how much sugar. It's got 8 grams of sugar. I was going to say it tastes more like a vanilla flavor in here. What does it say? Almonds use 16 times less land to grow. Haha, underneath that says no bull. Earth's Own, we dig plants. Even this carton is made from plants. It's made in Canada. Okay. This one is a nice one. Yeah, I think when I tried this before, I didn't like it. I don't know if they've improved the formula, or maybe because they've added sweetness, or like I'm not tasting that almond milk aftertaste. So I'm really glad I got this one. Yeah, I like this. This is very doable for me. And it looks like it's foaming. So we're gonna see how that turns out. All right, it is foamed up. Or it's finished anyway. Let's see how it looks. Ah, God, almond milk. It's driving me nuts. Let me get a container. Let me get a cup. Almond milk is driving me nuts here, guys. Like I was like, oh, it has lots of bubbles. But look, it's essentially warm milk. Now, that said, this has a little bit of foam to it. A very tiny bit of foam. It's just not really I don't know. I don't know if other almond milks foam up. Should I try this again? Let's do that. It has a tiny bit of foam. But it's not latte foam, you know? I'm gonna try it again. Okay, it foamed again. If you remember the first time, it didn't foam that much longer. I mean, like, if you look at it, it looks like, oh, yay, there's foam. And there's a little, but it just doesn't. And this was a thicker almond milk, so I thought, okay, it might work better. Okay, well, I got more foam this time. So maybe it requires foaming longer. Maybe when they make it like a Dunkin' Donuts, they like foam the heck out of that on a non-instant setting. So, I mean, but as you can see, that's not anything to write home about. That's not an impressive amount of foam, but let's take a look. Okay, let's see. Like by the time I'm putting it in, it's just more like bubbles. But I mean, it's better than, I don't know, it's better than the Almond Breeze coconut version. Alright guys, I tried. And tell me if you have, by any chance, used Almond Breeze. Have you used plain almond milk and does that foam well? Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.